Hello, my name is Isaac Rodriguez, and this is my presentation for my intensive teaching project. So for the project, I chose Student C for Level 3 and chose the skill of listening and response. Having a strong listening and response skill allows the child to develop expressive response skills, learn to self-advocate, and engage in conversations, all of which will help the student move closer to an independent lifestyle. Based on the VB match for Student C, it seems that the student did not score anything for the skill of following three-step directions for 10 different directions. So the materials that I'm going to be using for my project are going to be an empty cup of water and a gallon. I'm going to be teaching the skill of getting a cup of water, filling it up with water, and drinking it. The teaching procedure that I chose for my intensive project was discrete trial teaching and airless learning. In an article titled Development of Discrete Trial Training Procedure and Smart Applied Analysis for Autism, it states that DTT is a technique that is commonly used in ABA and is shown multiple times to be effective. DTT is a strategy based on ABA principles, and it involves breaking skills into small steps and teaching them individually. During DTT sessions, the person teaches the skill will be using repetitive exercises and combine it with necessary prompting. DTT techniques help children with autism in their learning process as they can have a difficult time in mastering complex skills, and it should be a standard operating procedure when working with children with autism. Furthermore, in an article titled The Effectiveness of Airless Learning for Teaching Concepts and Comments to Children with Autism, it states that airless learning is a strategy that allows the person teaching to control the presented stimuli, as well as a response to decrease the incorrect responding. Airless learning is a type of operating conditioning, and it has been shown to have positive effects on teaching auditory and visual discrimination to typically developing children and children with disabilities. So I explained to the staff members from the client that the listener response skills help the learner follow given instructions and identify items, events, or activities and will take place in the clinic. The people that will be involved in the procedure is going to be the RVT and the learner. Data will be collected using a task analysis for the three-step skills of getting a cup, filling it with water, and filling it up and drinking it, with sections for the date, student initials, the setting, the skill being taught, the steps, correct or incorrect response, a prompt section, and a section with notes. So one of the questions that was brought to my attention from the RBT was, so what does the student do once the skill is finally met? And to that, I told the RBT that the next steps will be generalization and maintenance trials. So generalization will be done by continuing to reinforce the target skill across different settings, such as at home environments or in the community. Once generalization is met, maintenance trials will begin, all of which will help the student maintain the skill over time by repeating the process. During the session, professionalism was maintained by having the RBT, me, and the student wear appropriate clothes. Professionalism was also maintained by communicating appropriately using professional language, and the RBT also maintained professionalism when given feedback, whether it was constructive feedback or positive feedback. Also, the RBT showed professionalism by maintaining client dignity, and I also made sure to let the RBT know to feel free to ask me any questions or if they needed clarity when I was explaining the procedure. So now I'm going to give a demonstration of the skill of listener response. Okay, get a cup of water, fill it up, and drink it.